Hello, everybody, and welcome to another mystery beer episode here on Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And we have got a 5-spot of Mexican-style lagers here in front of us today. 5 different beers from Mexico. Some of these I haven't had in quite a while.
Yeah, some of them I haven't in a while, some I don't think I've ever had. I wasn't confident going into this. I'm less confident sitting in front of them, to be very honest with you.
So we clearly know what the 5 beers are.
Correct.
But we have no idea what order they're in. We're going to start from your left all the way to the right, 1 through 5. We're going to try each beer. We're going to guess which beer of these 5 we think it is. And at the end, we're going to see how right both of us are. Now, historically, I've done really, really well at this.
Yeah.
You have done okay.
Shut up. So we're going to guess which one it is. We're going to kind of rank them as well. I think we'll just put we'll move the bottles in front to what we think it is, and just kind of talk through our rankings as we go, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right. Beer number 1. So should we introduce the beers real quick?
Yeah, so we've got Dos Equis, their standard lager. We've got Corona Extra, not the light version. We've got Pacifico. We have got Tecate, and then we've got Modelo. So pretty standard Mexican-style lagers here. None of the light stuff. Should we dive right into beer number 1?
Beer number 1.
All right, beer number 1.
I don't know if you on the nose, but...
A little nose, maybe?
It smells like Mexican lager.
It smells like a Mexican lager. Yes, it does.
All right. A little skunky.
A little skunky.
Okay.
Malty.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's actually pretty tasty.
I love Mexican lager. Let me
Yeah.
just preface that. These are all going to be tasty. It's because I'm struggling with it because I have no idea.
It's got a nice malt character to it. Obviously not super hoppy. None of that's really punching through. It's just got a nice base.
A little bit of lime coming through.
Yeah. It's got a nice base, standard malt character to it.
All right. I'm going to go first. I don't necessarily recognize this one, which makes me think it's Tecate. I haven't had that in a long time, and that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. So I'm going to go this first one being Tecate. And it's my number 1 ranked beer so far.
You would have to be. I kind of feel you on that. I'm going to probably leave it at Dos Equis for now,
Okay.
and I may come back and change that later.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to change them a lot as we go through this. So,
Okay,
all right, beer number 2.
beer number 2. That's got a different nose.
A little more skunky. Not as refreshing as the first one. Ooh. That's definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little more skunky. I think it's a big one.
It's just kind of like a sweeter nose to it.
Yeah.
There's like a sweetness bite to it.
All right.
Let's try it out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Not a ton there. Very crushable.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, what do you think?
I feel like this one is Tecate.
Okay, you already... Okay.
That's the direction that I'm not even changing anything. I'm just
Yeah.
moving that because I'm fairly confident that's what that is.
I'm gonna go with Pacifico for now. For now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Beer number 3.
Number 3. This one's a little bit darker.
Yeah, this is the darkest of the bunch.
All right.
Who knows?
Let's try it out. Ooh, super skunky. That's definitely got a brighter malt character to it. Almost like rice. Maybe a little bit of hop character coming through, but
I'm not getting as skunky as the one we just had, though. That's one you say.
to me,
that.
this one's skunkier.
Okay. All right.
It's got more of that skunk note to it.
All right.
Let's try it out. Cheers. Interesting. Okay.
All right, my turn to guess. I think I'm actually going to go with. I think I'm going to go with Modelo on this one.
Okay. I'm gonna leave this one at Pacifico.
Okay.
I feel like that's what it is, because I feel like I know Modelo and Corona pretty well, but I don't know that I actually do. But I don't have a reason to change it, so I'm going Pacifico on that one for now.
I'm like less confident with every beer we go through.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's how these work.
God, I hate this. All right, beer number 4.
Beer number 4.
I think I already know what this is. I have a pretty good hunch I know what this is. Very skunky. This is the skunkiest of the bunch so far.
I don't know, I feel like the last one had a bit more.
No, this one's got a lot more.
Okay.
All right.
Let's try it out. Cheers.
Yep, I know what this is. I'm confident. I'm gonna let you go first. It's your turn. I'm less confident. Doesn't take a second sip.
I think this is Modelo.
Okay.
It's either, yeah, I'm fairly confident that's Modelo. So I'm gonna swap these two for now.
I think this is Corona.
Interesting. Okay.
I think it's very Corona-y.
Okay. It's Corona-y.
Corona-y.
Corona.
The Corona.
Okay.
All right, last one.
Beer number 5.
This one feels fresh.
Yeah, there's not. I'm not getting that.
A lot less skunky.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Let's try it out. Cheers. Cheers.
Ooh, shit. I'm gonna make a lot of switches. I need to try a couple. Okay.
Oh man, that's tough.
I think I'm going to switch these two. I think that's going to be my final order. Yeah, that's going to be my final order.
I think I'm switching these two. And I think that's my final order.
So we agree on the Corona.
Yep. Everything else we disagree on.
Disagree on everything else. Are we ranking them now, or are we just going to say screw it and just say...
I would say no. They're all in the same vein of beers, in my opinion. So
If I had to say what my favorite were, what I think Modelo and Pacifico, I think are my favorites.
okay.
So, but I think we're locked in.
Yes.
All right,
We are locked in.
Miss Molly, what is beer number 1?
Beer number 1 is
God, fucking, I hate this game.
1 for 1.
What's beer number 2?
Beer number 2 is Tecate.
2 for 2.
What is beer 3?
Beer number 3 is Modelo.
Ah!
Oh shoot!
On the board.
I got one wrong.
Beer number 4.
Beer number 4 is Corona.
Okay.
Beer number 5.
So we tied.
Beer number 5 is Pacifico.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
And our
Both
tied. We
3 out of 5.
3 for 5.
Just swapped these two and those two. I was debating, but I could. There wasn't a reason I could come up with to change them.
I think the one that was most, I said it right away. As soon as I tasted Corona, I'm like, that is the skunkiest of skunky beers.
Yeah.
That is Corona. That was so obvious. But like, these I struggled with, and then obviously these two, I felt pretty comfortable with Modelo though.
The skunkiest taste was definitely that beer,
Yeah.
but I was like waiting for something else to pop for me to be like, that's Corona, until I had that last beer, which ended up being Pacifico, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. All right.
I definitely did feel the malt character, and the Modelo was probably one of the more
Yeah.
appetizing beers
Yes.
of the bunch, which turned out to be the Modelo. I thought it was the Pacifico.
Pacifico's good. It's actually really good. I never had it
Yeah,
before.
I don't think any of these were bad beers, to be fair. I mean, Corona was probably the weakest, but it...
I think Corona by itself is the weakest. You throw a lime in there, it's a lot better.
Sure, for sure. Agreed.
So, fun episode though.
Yeah.
I feel some redemption.
Yeah, I wasn't 100%. I missed
Oh
one.
my god, you're the worst. You missed two.
Well, technically it was one. But
No, technically it's two. When you go 3 for 5, it's 2.
yeah, when you get one wrong, you got two wrong automatically.
So what's the second part you said?
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Jesus.
Well, good stuff here. Another mystery beer episode in the books here on Milwaukee Beer Review. What do you think of these 5 beers? Have you had these? What's your choice when you're hitting up the Mexican restaurant or you're heading down to Mexico to the resort and you're going to have a beer on the resort? What are you drinking? Which one of these 5 would you choose? Let us know in the comments. Check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Untappd. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are here on YouTube. So like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see all of you in the very next episode.
Thanks everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.